active, going live, and hello everybody. Now, I would have been doing the back of the side of the DeLorean tonight, but I got a parcel today, so I have a new build to add to my channel. Now, before I show you all what it is, I'll just see who comes on. We'll just see who comes on, and see if anyone comes on. So hang on, there's something I have to get. Not sure if anyone's going to come on as yet, but we'll just wait and see if anyone does. It's a new build, and I will show you what the new build is in a few minutes or so, if anyone comes on. I usually do live streams at midnight. I thought I'd do it probably about 20 minutes earlier. Yes. Hey, Angry Gaming, thanks for joining. I'll be doing a new build. Which is adding to the channel. Very excited about this build. How are you, Angry Gaming? How are you? How are you? I'm fine. How about you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. You still there, Angry Gaming? I am fine. How about you? Yeah, everything's all right. new build I'll be doing is X-Wing. Angry Gamer says, yes, I am still here. Don't forget me. I am emo gun as an old account. Angry Gaming. I changed the picture and name. Oh, okay, that's all right. Yes, we have X-Wing sent from a very good friend of mine, good mate, Mike Anderson, who is going to send me each issue every now and then. Very good mate, and we'll get started. Just okay. Seems we have 2 people on here. Three people on here. Angry Gamer said, sorry, but it's not midnight for me. That's alright. That's alright. Now, I'm just going to move the camera down. Like so. Hang on. That there. There we go. Now, just take this out. Sorry if it's a bit noisy. Let's take this out here. Yes, very good friend of mine. A very good mate. To send me this. I need to go. I am sorry. Bye. And go. Good night. After finish streaming. Thank you for joining. Just gonna try and get this out. There we go. So I get this. And I'm just going to carefully tip that out. So. And we don't need to do that at the moment. Yes, very good friend of mine, Mike Anderson. Very good mate. I think that. Hang on. There we go. Goes in like that. And then goes on like that, and that's that bit. And then I put that there. Then we get r2d2's head, and r2d2's head, and oh, hang on, we got this bit. And it goes try and work this out. We got hang on, it goes in like, if I can get it in, hang on, if I can get it in there, oh yeah, there we go. Can't seem to get it in. Oh, there we go. That's that one. And then we get, turn the page over, and we get this part, turn it around like that, and then like so. That's that one. Then the last one, you know, try to get this in right. Okay. Hey Mike, hey, yours friendly. Thanks you both for joining. Thank you for the like. Mike says, what it like now doing X-Wing, funded by me. Very cool, Mike, very cool. These little bits that go into R2D2's head, Mike says, I'd advise maybe a teeny tweeny amount of glue just to secure it. Yeah, I've just noticed. I've just noticed that. I can get it in the hole. Try and work this out. Okay, there's that too. Okay. Now we get these push fit connectors have a habit of falling out. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think I've just put the wrong thing in. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I have two. I put it in the wrong hole. Hey, May. I'm good. How are you? There we go. Now, put the thing in the wrong hole. I'm good. How are you, May? Okay. There we go. So that's that. We get this bit, and we okay, so and there we go with that. May says good too. Mike says hi May, how's it going? And that's it. That's about it. Not much to do. That so that's all it is about. Just about issue 2. We get the Colin Cantwell modelling the X-Wing. Oh, sorry, I read the wrong thing. They get R2D2's right leg, the laser generator, laser lead, and cockpit base. That's in issue 2. So that is mainly it's a short one. Just gonna move this up a bit. There we go. There we go. And I have a hang on, I'm just gonna move that up a little bit. I have a container to I've got a blue container to put the parts in so I don't lose the pieces. Don't think I need you. No, I don't need that piece. Oh. So yeah, the container for the pieces. R2D2. Now, of course, you've got R2D2's leg, his body, the little piece there. That's mostly done with R2D2, the little bits there. That could be we use next time, and that part as well. And then we've got this bit, which is part of the front of the X-Wing. Very it's very good. I'm just going to get this lid on. So yeah, that was the X-Wing. Mike says, I think that Y is for R2D2. Yeah, I think that might be the Y. I think that might be the Y for R2D2. Yes, it is. It is. It is, Mike. Mike says, issue 1 is very disappointing. Yeah, because there's not much to do in issue 1. Mike says, but I suppose you get what you pay for. Yes, that's true. But it does say that little wire is for R2D2. Lost Phoenix, woof. How are you? How are you going? How are you, Lost Phoenix? That was the X-Wing. I'm good. Again, a little late, so just waking up. Oh, that's alright. Just started doing the X-Wing, sent by good mate Mike Anderson. Really nice guy, and it's really, really nice of him to send me it. Lost Phoenix Wolf says gaming. No worries, Lost Phoenix. So I, as I said, new build X-Wing. Wasn't sure whether I'd get a parcel yesterday, but it was good that I got this. Mike says, thank you. You're welcome, Mike. You're welcome. Because I would have been doing the site. Mike says, I like to help people. Yes, I know, Mike, and I'm very grateful for you sending me the X-Wing. Very grateful for it. I would have been doing the other side of the DeLorean, but when this parcel came and I opened up and I thought the X-Wing, I thought, yeah, I'd do a video. Had to go to the plaza and get a container for it, so I can put the parts in, so I don't lose them. Mike says, and I know what it's like not having the part work you want to do, as not out over there yet, so I stepped in to fund it for you. Yes, you're very kind of you to do that for me, Mike. Very kind. And, you know, even though issue 1 doesn't have much to do, I mean, that's fine. Always the first, I think that's sort of like in all part works, there's always in the first issue there's not much to do, and then gradually as you go on with the build you start getting more parts, more to do in each issue. So you know, I don't mind that, you know, I don't mind. I mean the blueprint, which Phoenix says, last model I ever helped on was about 15 years ago, and it was the Millennium Falcon. Or that was the was that the big. I did a build of the Millennium Falcon. Had a lot of the frame was like a type of metal. It had circuit board. Mike says, yes, that canopy part you just did won't be used for weeks, months even. Yeah, I had a funny feeling that it'd be a while before we use that part again. Mike says, I'd love to do the Falcon but have problems with model space. Yeah, I did the Millennium Falcon build. Got the remote control for it, and so I didn't have to keep putting batteries in it all the time. I bought an AC adapter, kept it on a low setting, and I plug it in and I press the button and the lights come on, the little part where the lowers down goes up, and when I saw r2d2 come out, I thought I'll start doing videos. I thought I want to start doing videos, so I started doing videos on r2d2, and then gradually there was other things, and then the DeLorean came out, and then it was all different things coming out, and Mike says, yes, Harshit have major distribution problem. All part works that on sub have severe delays. It's a shame that they have delays, because I don't know why. There's got to be a reason why they have delays. They can't just say delays and not tell the real reason. So I think they need to be upfront with their customers, because they always, a company has to make sure that the customers are happy with the products. Doesn't matter what build, but any build, they have to make sure that the customer is happy. They can't turn around and stuff the customers around. Yeah, and then gradually I started doing toy reviews, I did figure reviews. I had gaming just last week. Found out what the problem was. So now I know what was causing it. I'll be fine, be able to do gaming, which I add, and then with Mike, awesome guy, funded me X-Wing, which I cool, new build to add to the channel, and thinking of adding. Still got to work out with the Lego stop motion. Yes. You still there, Los Phoenix? How many people I can see is there's only one person. It's only one person on. So I know that was sort of a bit of a short one, but as I said, first issue of each build is always going to be a short, I guess it'll be a short one. Just show you the you've got like poster there where looks pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, and the blueprint, it's fairly, just carefully show like that, and then that, and I'm just trying to see, hold it. Okay, bit of a slow night. Oh no. Now, oh dear. Knocked it over. Carefully put that there. No worries there. Sure, we'll a few more people on. You still there? Phoenix, Lost Phoenix. So yeah, in I suppose issue 3, we've got r2d2's left leg, laser housing, the cockpit frame, plus free screwdriver. That should be pretty good. Now, in the morning, this morning, very likely I'll probably get another parcel, which I'll have to wait up. When Jules goes to work, I will stay up and wait till the parcel comes, because I'm sure it's possible that another parcel come, and I'll do gaming, one of the games. I think one of the games I'll be able to gaming stream, and shouldn't have any problems. And then tonight I do the back, on the left part at the back. I do the other side of the DeLorean. Then Saturday Probably Saturday night. I know I should write down a list the days I'm going to do. Then I know, oh, I'm doing this on each day, so I should write them down. So yeah, tomorrow night one of the r2d2s, and the probably next Sunday night the other side of the DeLorean, and then probably Monday morning gaming, and then Monday night Marvel figurine, and then Tuesday night Doctor Who figurine, and then Mike says yes, you need a schedule so we know what's coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write down what I'm doing, or I could put it in my I could put it in my iPad and set out a list, and then that way all I'd have to do is just go to the iPad, tap, and then I can have a look and see what I'm going to be doing. So I'll put that in the iPad. So yes, it's very likely that today there could be a parcel. And I'll work out like a schedule thing on the iPad. It's that way I'll be able to go, yes, this is what I'm doing, open up and go, yes, this is what I'm doing, and so then I know what day I do Lego stop motion, because it's something that I've never done before, and I thought I've seen other people do Lego stop motion, and I thought I'd have a go. If I do work out what little short video I'm going to do, if it works out, Mike says, yeah, it's naughty they never scanned it out for delivery, as still says Sydney, New South Wales. Yes, that is very naughty, Mike. Very naughty of them. Mike says either that or a delay in truck scan. Yes, that is it's wrong that they didn't scan it. Then that way we know, oh, it's here, right. I know it's been delivered, but because they're not scanning it, it keeps saying it's not here when it actually is here. Yeah, if the little short video of the Lego stop motion work, if it's all right, then I'll take it further and add other characters, and then that way I can add that to the list and say, okay, I'm doing that, and yeah. And you know, the good thing, you know, with this X-Wing, with the blueprints, the shop at Miranda, they do a good job with laminating, so I'll definitely get this laminated. Probably not just yet. Probably later on. Mike says, I would love to see C3PO as the part work would complete the set. It would, Mike. It would be good if they did. But if they did bring a part work out of C3PO, they'd have to make sure that inside... Mr. Greedo, how you going? Thanks for joining. How are you, Mr. Greedo? They'd have to make sure that it had enough support in the legs so that when you put it all together, it's able to stand up, so it has that support. How are you, Mr. Greedo? Just did the... Mike says, welcome, Mr. Greedo. Thanks for joining. Just did the X-Wing. So it's a new build. It was sent by Awesome Mike, who will be sending me each issue each time, and it's always good to have you know, you got a new build, because then that way by starting a new build, you're doing that and then go back to the other ones later. And of course it has a blueprint. Mr. Greedo, how are you? Are you there, Mr. Greedo? Hello, Mr. Greedo. Ah, yes, Mr. Greedo's here. Hiya, Mike. So how are you going, Mr. Greedo? Are you well, Mr. Greedo? There's something else with the X-Wing, which I'm going to do what I did on the Millennium Falcon, with the give it a little hang on, where is it? Where's this? Have you ever seen a show called Border Patrol? Yes, I have, Mr. Greedo. Mike says yes. With the custom painting instruction, might do like a bit of painting on it when it's finished. Mr. Greedo, are you well? So I might do it. Mr. Greedo said it's insane where people try to stash narcotics. It really makes you think. Yes. They put those narcotics anywhere. Mike says yes. Or hide things in DVD players thinking they won't know. So are you fine, Mr. Greedo? So I think when I get the other pieces for the X-Wing, I might do a bit of painting each piece. they stash all sorts of things in DVD players, in places where in places where you shouldn't put. I actually have the Force Awakens C3PO I got as a Toys R Us exclusive at Christmas time. Ah, cool, Mr. Greedo. Cool. That's really cool. What have I got? Yeah, I think R2D2's other leg. I think I get to get to put it together. There's just the bottom part of the bottom of his leg. I think I'll be in the next two issues. So once I get them next time, the other leg will be complete. Mr. Chris says, "Oh, I graduated high school. Congratulations, Mr. Greedo. Congratulations on graduating high school." She goes, "I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?" Oh yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. You know, when I thought, oh, I didn't know if I'd be doing, wasn't sure whether a parcel would come yesterday, and I thought I'd have to wait till today, and then I thought, oh, I'd have to do the other side of the DeLorean. But when a parcel did come and I found out it was the X-Wing, I thought, oh, I have to do it. Thank Mike for sending me the X-Wing. So it's always, you know, good to be able to do add a new build to a channel, something different, and it always gives you a bit of a break from like other builds. So then when when you're waiting for the issues for the new build, you can go on to the other builds and do them. So I'm doing really well, Mr. Greedo. So was going to do a vlog when we went to East Gardens yesterday. I never got round to doing it. So I want to see if I can maybe go there this morning after I've done the stream. Gaming later on this morning. Do a vlog. So, you know, either Miranda or East Gardens. Very likely to do a vlog in the East Gardens. Show what's in Zing. And then I can upload that, and because I'm meant to be doing it, and then I never get round to doing it. So and with my gaming, which now there's a problem if a device is interfering with the live stream gaming, when you do gaming. Mike says, will you be laminating the posters that come as the free gifts? There's 3 of them, absolutely gorgeous. Yes, very likely I will be. I will be, because I'd rather have them laminate them, so that it's easy to put them on the wall with blue tack, and if they get a little bit dusty, you just get a cloth, and just easy to wipe it. So yeah, it's very likely I'd be laminating them. I may laminate this as well. Also the blueprint. So yeah, I will be. Mike says, if we get any big parts, going to be a pain in cost sending over there. LOL. We'll just wait and see what comes in other issues, Mike. Actually, I'll just have a look. Hang on, I'll just have a look and see. Where is it? I'll just see what's in each issue, if I can. X-Wing. Mr. Chris is opening a post office box a good idea, or is it a bad idea? A post office box. I suppose it could a good idea. Mark says, like DeLorean had the massive frame. Don't look so worried, Darren. I'll be funding all of the bill for you. Oh no, it's all right, Mike. I was just going to I'll just see what was in each issue, depending on how many issues they're able to show. Hang on, there we are. Hang on, where is it? How to build X-wing. Hang on. So it's all right, Mike. I'm just Mr. Greedo. I was going to make a pun after what Mike said about the frame. Mike says, yes, Mr. Greedo, I have a P.O. box, if that's what you mean, as couldn't cope with the postman leaving them in commercial area, and since I have a post box, the parcels are all there by 7 in the morning, so it's awesome. Yes, it is a good idea to have a post office box. Mike says, and they store it all in your locker. You get an ID card thing. No, that's it's always X-wing. Always the wrong thing comes up. X-wing. Hang on. Mr. Greedo says, because I have one that delivers to my house, and I was thinking of. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I missed it. Mike says, and you can have delivery or collect for £156 for 6 months is a good deal. Then you just renew. Mr. Greedo says, because I have one that delivers to my house, and I was thinking of opening it up to the fans of the channel. I'm still not sure. Mike says, oh. Mr. Greedo says, yeah, still not sure though. Mike says, yeah, just be wary as people can send random rubbish. I had someone who delivered something to my mum's address and it was immediately destroyed. Mike says, so I don't put my P.O. box on YouTube anymore. Yeah, probably not a good, best not to put it on your channel. Try this again. Build your own X-wing. Let's have a look. Mike says, I'd recommend them as they're good for space. Mike says, or if you're not going to be in. Good idea if the right thing came up. Build, there we go. Let's have a look and see what's in the other parts. See what's in the other issues. So yeah, I think it could be a good idea to get a PO box. Very slow. Okay, we got. Oh, something I just had a look. It seems that when towards the last issue, you get a remote control, which is pretty good. Which is all right. That's not bad. Control the different lights and that on the X-wing and r2d2, so that's pretty good. yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Wonder where see 12:44. So yeah, that's not bad. Bad at all. Get a little remote control. Pretty good. Get a key ring for that. The little key ring to put on it. So yeah, that's good. Should have a glass cabinet in November. Awesome Epic. How are you? Says g'day Darrenbury. How's it going, mate? Pretty good. I just how are you, Awesome Epic? Mike is a really good guy. Awesome mate. Sent me the new build, which is the X-Wing. Wasn't much to do, but which is understandable actually. Which is that it's little bits and pieces, but it's fine. That it's a new build added to the channel. Awesome Epic says doing good, thanks, just finished work. Oh, okay, no worries. Awesome Epic says hello world of Mike. I've got the blueprint of X-Wing, which later on I'm going to laminate. I'm also going to laminate this, and that's so yeah, and so that I can tell everyone what is going to be coming up in each live stream. I'm going to put it in the iPad so that I know what I'm doing. My Awesome Epic says hello, Mike. Mike says hi, Awesome Ventures. Welcome. Which I'll get onto that later on. I've got issues for r2d2, which probably do tonight and tomorrow night, and then the DeLorean. Awesome Epic says X-Wing looks cool, too many small pieces for my chunky fingers though. Mike says yes, I have had that trouble with the anchors of the Bismarck. Yes. Small pieces can be a bit fiddly, especially if you have to either, get the small pieces and put them in a tiny little hole. And then you have to be careful not to drop the pieces, because if you drop a piece and it's a little tiny piece and you drop it on the floor, you have a hard time trying to find it. And if, like I said, with the anchors, even with that, I think you have to, try and make sure you don't drop them, because when it's small pieces, you drop them on the, as I said, drop them on the floor and you can't be trying to look for them. So yeah, so as I said, we're getting a we'll have a cabinet coming in November, where I'll be able to put some things in it, and have probably a bit more room in here. By then, they'll probably be putting the DeLorean in there, and with r2d2, even that might be finished. That might be finished by November, December. Or maybe it could be January. And then by all the way up to then, I'll also be doing the X-Wing, probably another build added. So yeah, I'll definitely write down a schedule, or put a schedule in the iPad, so then I can say what I'm going to be doing. Awesome Epic says, I built a 2500 piece micro Lego Bowser figure. It was so frustrating. Got there in the end though. That's a lot of pieces of Lego, and I do understand. You know, it is. I do understand that. You know, it does get. I mean, it does get a bit frustrating when you doing builds. Chris Kaplan says, hi Darren and friends. How are you going, Chris? I just did the X-Wing, sent to me by Mike, good mate. Mike's really good mate. I know I've said that more than once, but Mike is a really good mate. Really good mate. Awesome Epic says, the Lego is so bloody tiny. Yeah, that yes, it you know, when the pieces are that small, it can be very frustrating. Awesome Epic says, hello Chris Camplin. How are you going, Chris? And Mike says, Chris Camplin, where you been? LOL. Chris says, hi Awesome Epic Adventures. How are you, Chris? Mike says, not been on here for ages, since ages. Nice to see you again. Mike says again. Chris says, been busy. So how are you, Chris? How have you been, Chris? Good thing. Chris says, good thing. Chris says, how are you? Oh, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Really, really good, actually. Really good. Because the live stream, or what would have been doing the other side of the would have been doing the side of the DeLorean, but when I got the parcel of the X-Wing, I'll do that. Mike says, yeah, I'm good, sir. Chris says, might start another Lego build tonight. The Mindstorm. Oh, cool, Chris. Cool. Cool. So when I do a live stream tonight, I'll have a thing set out as a schedule, and then I can be able to tell you what I'm going to be doing in each one. Chris says also got the Lego Moonlander too. Oh, no, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. How many, roughly how many pieces were that Moonlander, Chris? Because I later on I'll probably have a Lego set to do on live stream. Get Lego sets every now and then. I'm just going to plug my charger in. Hang on. There we go. So here, so Chris says 1,087 pieces. Oh, that's still that I mean 20, like Awesome Epic did 2,500 pieces, and doing 1,087 pieces, even that's still that's a lot of pieces. I guess doing that many pieces, Chris, you'd have to do 4 or 5 videos, like each part, or maybe 6 or 7 videos doing each one. I mean, I can get Lego sets every now and then. Although Chris says I usually separate by bags. Definitely that's a good idea. Definitely a good idea, Chris. So I may get a Lego set next fortnight if I can. Because it's been a while since I've been able to get Lego set. So Chris says wouldn't mind the Stranger Things set. The Stranger Things, is that from the show? If I think, is that the from the show Stranger Things, if I'm right. If I'm right about that. Yep, I am right. That Stranger Things set will probably be a really good set to do. I did get the Big Bang Theory Lego set, but months ago I put that together. Chris says, yep, it is. Oh, thanks, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Which I've got in the cabinet there. So but I want to try and see if I can get one of the big Lego sets, which I'll probably have to wait till later on to get it. So yeah, so sorry. What else? Trying to think. And the pops. I'll probably have probably get a pop, because at Zing you can get a pop, buy one get one free, which is good. So I may get that, buy one get one free. They've got 3 of the characters in a box together, which is about $18. Not bad to have 3 pops in one box for $18, when one pop costs about $19 in one box. So to have 3 characters, 3 pops in the one box isn't bad. So I might get that and do a live stream on a triple pops. So no, last time I did a video, I did a live stream on there was 2 pops in the box, and if this time if I get the one with the 3 pops in it, I do a live stream on 3 pops. So and yeah, so I probably have a maybe another parcel come today, and be able to do a video on that. So see. Always trying to work out, you know, what other things to add to the channel. Which I'm not sure as yet. So let's see. Let's see if anyone else comes on. But I wouldn't mind doing the moon lander set. You know, I'm fine with that many pieces. Even the set as Awesome Epic did, it had 2,500 pieces in it. Even set like that, I wouldn't mind doing. You know, as I say, I haven't done Lego sets for a while, but if I can get another one in the next fortnight or the next month after, then I'll start doing. I will do a schedule thing on the iPad, on the iPad, so that then I know what is going to come up, so that I can tease what I'll be doing. And we'll be gaming probably every now and then. Because now I know what the problem was. There was one of the devices was on, and it was interfering with it, because I noticed when I had the devices turned off, when I was trying to upload a game, it was going really fast, and when I had one of the devices on, the upload was going really, really slow. And when I was told from one of the YouTubers what the problem is, what I thought, well, I turned off one of the devices and then go to upload a game, and it was going really well. Uploaded, no problem. So now when I upload a game, I have to have the device turned off, so that it doesn't take forever for the game to upload. Yeah, so I don't know what else to talk about. The movie Spider-Man Far From Home comes out next week, which is a bit, the day it comes out is unusual, because it comes out on the 1st of July, on Monday. And when movies come out here, it's always Thursday. Always on a Thursday. But for some strange reason, Spider-Man Far From Home comes out on Monday. We'll probably see that next Thursday, and Looks pretty good movie. And so the other thing I'll probably add, I've sort of been thinking about, which is the Toy Story figures. The one I want to get is the big the versions of Woody and Buzz. The only thing that, to me, I thought that would be a bit better with Woody's feet. The shoes are supposed to be like a leather plastic for him so he can stand up, but it's like material which looks like he's got a brown sock. He's got brown socks on. So it should be like how Woody is in the movie, where able to write the owner's name. You have to put the owner's name on the bottom of the shoe. But with Woody's shoes, as I said, they look like two brown socks. I mean, Buzz, Buzz, you can write on the bottom of his feet the owner's name. Not sure about the business with where you have to hear him talk, you push his chest instead of pulling the string at the back. I prefer the string at the back how it's always been. And it's the same with Jessie, the figure Jessie. She's supposed to have a pull string at the back, but you push a button at the front. And to me, I just think it's, I would prefer, you pull the string at the back, and they'll say a saying, and you put again, they say different sayings. So with the string at the back, it's a lot better than having this push button at the front. And I just think it's not right, but but the other thing is they should have made sure that it was wearing like plastic boots, not as I said, two brown socks. It looks like. But the bigger versions of Woody, all the different characters, when you push the button, their head moves when they talk. And with Buzz, you can put the helmet down. So I might be getting one or two of them, 3 of them or 4 later on. With Bo Peep, all I'll say is, if anyone hasn't seen, hang on, I think someone's going to say. Mike says, yeah, you can never beat the first film. Look at Lion King live action. I haven't seen the film yet, but it looks totally wrecked. The Lion King has always been animation. Of course, Mike. And I think that they should have left it alone. There's animation movies where they're fine to make live action movies of, but then there's other animation movies that you don't make live action movies from, because I seen the like saw the trailer the other day, and it doesn't look right, especially when you've got Simba, Pumbaa, and Timon, and as they're going across the log, and Simba sort of, as they're going along, he sort of starts getting older and older. In the animation one, it looks a lot better, and when they sing. But in the live action one, it doesn't look good at all. Especially the part where young Simba and the girl lion, where they go to that part where they're not supposed to go, and you've got the what do you call their you got these other animals with Scar, and it doesn't look right. Even Scar's supposed he's supposed to have like a scar over his eye, and it doesn't even look like he's got a scar on his face. It's supposed to be like across his eye, and the way they've got Scar, it looks like Scar's like 150 years old, about 150 years old lion. It doesn't look. He looks old. I think they should have done a bit better with it. But by make it the way they've done it, the way they've done it is wrong. It looks ridiculous. And Scar looks like some old lion. You can't see the mark of the scar that goes across his eye. He's supposed to have a scar. That's why he's got a scar. You know, it just looks ridiculous. It's one of the movies that I will not go. We won't. Julie and I will not go on and see, because they need to leave it alone. You know, as I said, there's animation movies where it's alright to make live action. But when it's movies like The Lion King, don't touch it. Leave it as an animation movie. It looks better how it is in the animation movie than it does in a live action one. It doesn't look right. Scar looks like some old lion. No, I just think I just think it needs to be left alone. But of course, what do? They make a live action movie of The Lion King, and it's terrible. And the singing, as I said, with Simba and Pumbaa and Timon, they walk across the log and they're singing, and as Simba sort of is getting older, it doesn't look right. Mike says exactly, like, how many more versions do they need? It's already gone through a Diamond Edition. I know, and that's why I said it looks a lot better in the animation one, because you watch the animation one of The Lion King and it looks really good with Simba, Pumbaa and Timon going across the log, and you see Simba getting older, great, on and on, and with the singing, it's just right with the singing as well. But in this live action one, it looks absolutely ridiculous. Seriously, I mean, when it comes out, I don't see it doing very good at the cinemas. It's not going to do very good at all. And I really think that they've made a mistake by making a live action one of it. Oh, it's I mean, there's movies that you can do in live actions, but not. And then there's other movies you don't touch. It's, you know, I mean, it's, oh, it's just so ridiculous. But we've seen Men in Black International. That wasn't a bad movie. We went and saw The Secret Life of Pets 2. That wasn't too bad. Aladdin. The Aladdin movie was fine. Bit disappointed with the ending. But I'm not going to say anymore, unless, just in case no one's seen that movie, Aladdin. But as when you go to see Aladdin, you'll see what I mean by I'm a bit disappointed with the end. So with most movies, you know, I'm fine with, you know, and you know, we look on an app and see what movie's coming out. We think, oh yes, we'll go and see that, and we watch it. I think, oh yeah, that's a good movie, and then other times, like, yeah, that's a good movie, but the ending. But sometimes it's very, very hard to go and see a movie at East Gardens because they'll only have about 2 or 3 session times, and that's like at night time. And then you have to wait until they end up having it during the day, or we have to wait till it comes out on DVD or Foxtel on box office. Yeah, so you know, there's movies that that come out and they work really well, but there's other movies that they think, oh yeah, they're going to do really well, and then when they come out at the cinema, they don't do well at all. And I think that people that they make movies, they should you know, think, is it going to be good? Don't go ahead and just say, yeah, we'll do this movie, make this movie, right, it'll do really well, and then at the box office it doesn't do really good. It doesn't really do very well at all. But you know, me, I don't mind the old, you know, movies years ago. I mind like action, drama, sci-fi, the old 1960s movies. you know, and sort of a bit of a mixture of different movies. So yeah, so alright, well guys, I'm going to end the stream. I need to go. There will be a schedule done. I want to think, just checking the modem. I want to thank you all for coming. It's been an awesome chat, awesome stream. You're all awesome. I want to thank you all for coming on, and as I said, I will have a schedule, so tonight I'll be able to let you all know what I'll be doing over the next few days, what one of the builds or reviews on figures. So thank you all for coming on, and I know I've probably already said this, but Mike, thank you very much for the X-Wing. I really appreciate it. So thank you Mike. You're best mate. Awesome Epic says, bye Darren, have a good one, bye everyone. Catch you later, Awesome Epic. Yeah guys, thank you all for coming on. You know, it's been a really awesome live stream, and you know, I know I keep saying that, but thank you Mike. You know, X-Wing is really cool build, and I'm looking forward to doing each part for it. Mike says, not a problem, happy to help. No worries Mike. Thank you all for coming on guys. As I said, it's been an awesome chat, awesome live stream, and as I always say, don't forget to put a like, put a comment.